What's up, L Nation? We are hashtag
Elevated.
Once in a while, you hold me in your arms, girl, but can't commit to my heart.
All right, so thank you for 1,000 subscribers. We're actually currently at 1,500 subscribers right now. All right, so we got like questions from the YouTube page and the IG page. So, and I have it on my phone right now. So I'm gonna read it off, and we're gonna answer some questions. We're gonna do a part 1, part 2, and hopefully part 2 will be all 5 members of Elevated. Sitla,
Okay.
Sitla
Still,
says, "How did you start in the K-pop world? When did you become interested in being a boy band?" So,
okay. You can start off, Kev.
Okay, so how did you start in the K-pop world? Well, my relatives are into K-pop, and at first I didn't like it because I'm just like, oh yeah, this is trashy pop music, and then I'm probably gonna get hate, but and then I see hot Asian girls, and I'm like, okay, I'm hooked.
Wow,
That's basically the synopsis.
misogynistic. Okay.
For me, K-pop, it was mostly through Kevin, but I mean, I knew maybe like a few songs prior, and like, I mean, it's always been like boppy, I guess.
Yeah.
So, all right, how about you, Josh?
It all started when I was a twinkle in my father's eye. You know what I mean?
I hate you.
No. I actually I always heard K-pop, and some would make me hum a little bit, but then like I really took a dive into the world of K-pop because Kev, like
Because of me.
reactions. Then I started like researching it for myself and actually started to like it.
And
There you go.
Kind of the playlist right now.
yeah, and the second question is, when did you become interested about being a boy band?
So that was Kevin.
We performed together, and we decided to be a group. We wanted to do
How
a
long-
studio version.
How long ago did we do that? Like, wasn't that End of the Road?
Yeah, End of the Road.
Yeah, so we performed End of the Road at our college.
2019, wasn't it?
I think so.
2019,
Okay.
yeah,
Last year. Like around winter too, right? It was
2018, actually. I think it's like late 2018, early 2019.
That's what I thought. I was like, it's already cold, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, 2018.
Yeah. We officially became a group early 2019, like January. That's when we did the studio cover, and we debuted it as like Elevated. Which was 3 of us though, before Will and Donovan.
Yeah, I asked to add them like a little bit later than that, and I think we got Will like the summer like following, right?
Yeah, for Talk.
Yeah.
We got Will the summer, and then we got Donovan
like
during winter.
Yeah, winter again. So like pretty much in seasons.
Yeah.
It's just summer and winter.
At this point,
notice? Hold on, you go first.
At this point, we're going to add more members, and we're going to become like EXO or something like that, where we get 12 members. Be like, hey.
See how hard it is for us to organize now.
Yeah, I know. It's already hard enough with 5 members, but 12.
I'll tell you. You notice how we all like came together as a group in height order?
Yeah.
Height order.
Like it was Kev,
me,
then Vince, then me, then Will, and then Donovan.
we're like the AT&T bar, like raising the bar or something like that.
Bro, I was looking at our old like covers, and I was like, dang, we really got into this group in height order, didn't we?
Oh yeah, because like what happened was Juliet, my friend Juliet, she asked me to perform, and I didn't want to be one of those alumni who keep going back to Rutgers just to perform, and I'm just like, I don't want to perform. I'm like, okay, in one condition, I need to perform with someone from Rutgers, so it doesn't seem like I'm just an alumni trying to go back and show off. So I hit up Vince, and then we were like, hey, let's get Josh.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
And the rest is history.
Yes, sir. All right, next question, Kev.
61 Strawberry.
That sounds saucy.
Tough. Okay.
What is your favorite non-K-pop artist and song? Like non-K-pop artist.
Okay. You first, Josh.
Okay, so artist Michael Jackson, hands down. Song right now. Let me look at my playlist.
That's really hard. That's so hard.
I would say Michael Jackson for artist, and I would say for song by Michael that I've been listening to the most so far have been The Way You Make Me Feel and the song you did with Stevie Wonder, Just Friends, and Speed Demon. But if
Ooh.
I'm not gonna include a Michael song, because I feel like that's too easy. A song I've been bumping to has been Shibuya, Free Nationals, Sid, like featuring Sid.
Mhm.
And Sid is a dope. She's so dope.
I think I've been getting my influences from like New Edition, Boys II Men, and I'll be getting influence from like Bruno Mars or something.
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
In terms of song, that's a really hard one. There's so many.
Song
good
is
songs.
really hard because like there's so many good songs.
I know for sure.
How about on our playlist at the moment? Make it easier. Like what?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I've been listening to Tori Kelly's newest Christmas album, and
Okay.
I like the Joy to the World / Joyful Joyful.
There you go. Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay. There you go. Okay. I guess for me, I've always been influenced by like 80s music, like forever. That's literally like probably one of my biggest influences, that and original Filipino music, which is OPM as we call it. And I guess for now, favorite song, my mom got me into this one song that she's always liked, and it's called Human by the Human League, and it's probably like it's so good. So that's I'll probably just say that one.
There's
Yeah.
more. There's more to the question. Well, it's more. It's not really a question, but like it's the same person. But it says, "Thank you for reacting and appreciating EXO. I hope you'll also react to other members solo, like because they have their own solo songs. So
Yeah.
we will do
We
that.
could try that in the future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Kevin did suggest that we also react to like other like even like countries or like other types, because he said he would try like Latino music. I'm like, wow, Kev. Okay, we're changing it up, aren't we? So you should totally do that. We could even do like other like newer artists that are like say like in China or like
That'd
be
good.
something like India, even like just
Yeah.
it'd be
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Nina Belante. I think that's
Okay.
how you pronounce it. I want to know what each member's race and ethnicity is.
Okay, go ahead, Josh.
I'm Portuguese.
Really?
No.
What?
I'm black. I really have the swagger of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. You know what I mean? Shout out to those where that's
He's a
from.
black African American man. I'm 100% Filipino. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I moved here when I was 6, turning 7.
I am Vietnamese American. I was born in Philly, but my family is from Vietnam. So
There we go.
apparently, I'm like maybe 5% Chinese. Apparently, so
Oh, he's
yeah,
Chinese now too.
five-
What
Oh my
the
God.
twist?
I mean,
I could
I'm
have sworn you were black.
I'm
That's why
Antarctica.
you're Portuguese.
I am from Antarctica
Oh my gosh.
That'd be hard.
with the polar bears.
That man said he icy. Oh shit.
Kevin's a bear. All right, next question.
All right, so Ben Carter. Oh, that's my British friend. He has 2
Okay.
questions.
Bro, wait, what's his name?
Ben Carter.
Who's the
Ben
famous?
Carter.
Ben
Ben
Carter.
Carter. Yeah, Carter. He's from Manchester, England.
Oh,
Wow,
Manchester.
you need a thank you.
Roy,
Finally,
that's
a good
right.
accent. You need to work on your accent.
Come on, Kev.
Okay,
You got
so
the Vietnamese
My
British.
name is Carter. Ben Carter.
so he has a couple questions. So one is, who has the biggest PP in the group?
Oh,
I'm black.
that might.
That answers your question.
I mean, but there's
So is Will and Donovan. Excuse me.
yeah,
You guys.
I'm me.
You guys can decide that.
yeah, like I don't know, whatever. And, okay, what are Josh and Vince dressing up as for Halloween? So I'm
I
like,
actually didn't, but I would have went to the old style and just been nerd, because that's the easiest way to fucking dress up.
If I did dress up for Halloween, which is very rare, like the only time I'll dress up is if I'm going to like an event for Halloween or something like that. But if I am dressing up, I would dress up as the only character that I see myself looking similar to, and that's Miles Morales.
here's another
Okay.
question that Ben asked. What inspired each of you to start singing?
Okay, I can start on this one. So when I was in the Philippines, I guess like music has always been like in my life pretty much, like just listen to it, whatever. And then so I think when it was my 6th birthday, I asked my mom. My mom was actually already here in America while the rest of us were still in the Philippines and in the process of moving. But for my birthday, I asked my mom. I said, "Mom, can you buy me a karaoke machine?" She was like, "What? A karaoke machine? What do you mean?" And so I asked her that, and then that's pretty much when I started. And then like every time like everyone would try to sing, I would be like, no, don't take my microphone. So then my mom had to buy another microphone so everyone else could have that, and I could keep that one by myself.
You're such a spoiled brat.
Hey man, when your mom's here and you're in the Philippines, you gotta take advantage.
Hey, yeah. You go
Alright.
next, Kev.
Well, I mean, I think I just have this thing where like every time I hear something cool or I see something cool, I just want to imitate it. And I've always wanted to sing, but growing up I sang pretty terribly. I was actually a really bad singer. But like
growl, though, not a lot of people can growl. Not gonna front.
yeah. No, but like in high school, like I wanted to hit high notes like a lot of like these rock singers, and because I'm a baritone singer, I keep straining my voice. I'm like, and then Calvin would be like, "Shut up," my little brother. But then like I just figure out how well I actually enjoy it because it's like, oh, this is actually cool. I get to like find my own voice and stuff. So yeah.
Okay. I already know Josh's story.
I don't.
Y'all probably heard my story.
Oh no, I know the story. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all probably heard my story countless times. Especially if you watch our channel faithfully. I've given y'all like small doses of it, but I'll give y'all the full one this time. I always, like Vince, I've always had music in my life. I've always had music around me. My dad was a recording artist. He always had studio equipment in the house. I would always hear music coming from next to my room when we lived in Brooklyn, New York, in the apartment before my brother was even here. So then we moved to Jersey. Like I started playing video games, and there was one specific game that will hold a special place in my heart: Sonic Adventure 2.
I knew it sounded.
Right? So I used to always be like, yo, this music bump. Like if you a Sonic fan, you know the Sonic music be bumping, right? So I'm like sitting there one day, and I'm looking through extras because I'm like, for once I don't feel like playing the game. I just feel like looking through the menus because I never look through the menus of video games. So I found the sound test menu, and the sound test menu is basically it plays the music from the game that you unlock. So I was playing different instrumentals and ad-libbing to it. I learned how to riff and ad-lib before I like knew lyrics. And basically my dad came downstairs and he was like, "Was that you?" I think I was 6. I was 6 years old at the time.
Dang, okay.
And then but like even though like I used to want to show people I could sing, but I knew no songs. So my dad used to be like, "You can't just sing video game songs all the time." But at this time, Chris Brown and Omarion were big. Like they were, and Trey Songz were big. So everybody wanted a D voice. You feel me? Like there wasn't really that many tenor dudes out there. Like
wait, real quick, you gotta do here.
Huh?
You gotta do your Trey Songz here.
Yeah.
There it is.
Basically, but like nobody was really. There was really no role models for a boy who could sing really high pitch. There's no role model for a tenor man out there. So I wanted to be in the talent show, but I couldn't. So the following year, I didn't know there was going to be a talent show. And then I found Michael Jackson. I found Jackson 5. My parents were just reminiscing, looking through old Jackson 5 videos. And then I listened to it every day, every night, practicing it. And then I still wasn't confident in my singing yet. So then I was in, I think it was 5th grade. And I was like, yo, I really don't like this class. I used to sit by myself. So I'm in this classroom and people knew me for sketching because I love to draw. I still do. So Officer Moore, my dare officer, still know him to this day, had a great impact in my life. He was basically telling us how we should use our talents instead of doing drugs. Just say no, kids. And he asked us, what are your talents? So of course you had, I'm a basketball player. Oh, I want to be a cheerleader. And I was like, oh. He's like, what about you? You've been quiet this whole time. And he's like, oh, Josh? Everybody answering for me, and I hate that. They're like, Josh, he just gonna draw every day. And I'm like, actually, I sang too, but I didn't know why I said it. I was like, what did I say? Rick. So then like they're like, why don't you come up here and sing something? Everybody down me, everybody laughing. I'm like, oh my God. And keep in mind, I didn't know the title to I Want You Back yet. So I just thought I'm just gonna sing this song, this old behind song. So then next time I'll close my eyes, right? Give myself time. Then I open it and I start hitting every move and singing every lyric, hitting every note. And then I kind of just blacked out. I blacked out. And
That's his drugs.
like I felt the rush for the first time, like from actually performing, and I loved it.
Nirvana
Like
right there.
I felt like I found myself. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
then
yeah.
when I hit that final spin and I looked into the classroom, everybody that was laughing, everybody that was talking trash, even the teacher, everybody's mouths just dropped. Everybody was like, and then I see the officer whispering in my teacher's ear. He's like, yo, you didn't tell me he could sing. He's like, did you know he could sing like that? And he's like, no, he sounds just like him.
All right.
So he's like, do you know we have a talent show? He's like, talent show? Like, he's like, did you ever meet Mr. Crisosimo? I was like, who's Mr. Crisosimo? He's the music teacher. Yeah, music teacher. So they pulled me. He pulled me out of class. Took me. Mr. Crisosimo was like, all the spots are almost filled for the variety show. He's like, nah, this is a spot you gotta open up. Like, this boy can blow. So then I walk in.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. So then I walk in, and he's like, all right, sing something. And I start singing. I try to sing a deeper song, but he's like, that's not your voice. Stop trying to make your voice deep. Just sing in your range. So then I sung Michael Jackson Got to Be There.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jackson 5 Days. And he's like, all right, you're in. I go home, tell my parents, I'm like, when did this happen? He's like, oh, just now.
Just today.
So my mom finds me an outfit. Keep in mind, the show was tomorrow. Was the next day.
Oh,
So then
God.
my mom got me a vest, a white shirt, some dress pants, some nice shoes, and a hat.
I gotta see
And I
the
went
video,
up there.
bro.
Yeah, it was on a camcorder, but I'm trying to find it to this day. I really want to release that video one day.
That'd be cool, yeah.
I stood up, and then the first note I hit was nervous, but then I got into it, and then
That
people
would be.
legit heard my voice. Then I started dancing along with it, and the rest is.
There we go.
Sorry, that was long, but it goes.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Next question, Kevin.
Okay, this person has 2 questions. So, Theory Cortez says, what is your dream or visions as a group?
Is that it? Okay.
That's the first question.
Well, I guess dreams and visions.
As a group, as Elevated.
Well, hopefully that we release more. I mean, even like some covers here and there would be good, but obviously more original music, more videos past, post COVID and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to make more music with you guys, pretty much.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I want to perform with you guys,
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe, I mean, if we get enough, I guess fans, we don't have to be Justin Bieber status or anything like that, but maybe if we can afford it, we can maybe go to different countries and perform for you guys. Yeah.
That'd be tough, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My dream for the group is that I really want us to get big. Like Kev said,
Big dreams.
we don't need to reach Justin Bieber status. I want to reach Justin Bieber status, if not bigger.
That's a dream and vision.
Yep, and
Never know.
because I want to be able, my ultimate dream is to be able to I can hum a song from Elevated outside and people yo, that's my song, or
Yes.
or there's a show we do one day, I combine my solo stuff that I do with Elevated stuff. So there's a performance oh, you got Joshua Lawrence stuff and stuff with me and Elevated, and I just literally perform it, and then after I perform my stuff with a mixture of different stuff from everybody in the group, you just hear a doom 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 doom, and the audience goes crazy because they know what song that is, and it gets to the point where we don't. And the best shows that I've always wanted to have are when you don't even need to sing your own lyrics, just let the audience sing the whole song.
Yes.
That's just different. I want to be that big.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I want to at least just one time. I mean, I think you guys have, but I want to be recognized one time. Oh, you're the guy from Elevated. I just want that to happen. Hopefully one day. That'd be cool. It's just cool. Somebody recognizes me or us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is really, that's big. That's really big.
Yeah, like, and again, like that we don't have to be like Justin Bieber status for people to recognize us, because like
Right.
like YouTuber status too, like be like, hey, you're PewDiePie, or like,
Exactly.
hey, you're Jeremy Passion, or something.
Exactly.
I want to
Okay,
be
that'd be
able
cool.
to walk. I want to be able to walk into, like, let's say like we just casually chilling and they're like, oh, they have an open mic and we just walk up to sing something. They're like, wait, 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 wait. And he's like, oh, he's singing that one song. And he's like, oh no, I'm gonna sing my original song. And then they hear it and they're like, that's you. I've listened to that
I
like
know
a
this.
lot.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be really cool for sure.
that'd be so
okay.
dope.
Thank you for that question.
Same person. She said, "Who's your favorite female group before and today? Who is your favorite singers? We already touched on favorite singers.
Okay.
And who are the singers
Yeah.
you're looking up to? I mean, the singers that you became your inspiration to sing. Sorry for my grammar.
Yeah, it's okay.
Your grammar's fine. We understand it. And
Okay.
do you love EXO? Thank you. All right,
Okay.
so I guess like let's go on to the first question. Who's your favorite female group before and today? So, for me, it's G Friend and Girls' Generation. And I know Josh has a favorite.
Okay, so my favorite, I had two favorite female groups back then, and it was SWV and Destiny.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, and today, because I still listen to SWV heavy, but I will say my favorite female group now is Blackpink,
Uh,
and this was of Lisa.
There you go.
okay.
She's just
And
built different, man. She's just
female
built
group
different.
now. It's
I'm
hard.
telling you,
My
if we do a song with them, if we ever do a song with them, I'm shooting my shot.
Pew pew girls.
I am shooting my shot. No hesitation.
Oh my gosh.
I even got a song ready just in case.
Jeez Lord.
Vince is gonna be my wingman playing acoustic guitar on the side.
I'll think about it. You have to
Moment, this is like right, and he's gonna be like, right now, yes.
and then someone throws me guitar. Stupid. All right, so yeah, I think from my like female group back in the day, probably TLC, Destiny Child, that's SLBV. Yeah,
Not
same,
bad.
pretty much the same. Today, I don't know about female groups, man. I don't even know that many, to be honest. But I guess like a mixture is like girls and guys. Is the Walls group, which is the gospel
That's
group.
good. Yeah.
Because I mean, it's two guys and two girls, so we'll just mash it up. And
Yeah,
they're
baby.
really, really good. You guys gotta check them out. They're really, really good. Thank you, Terrell, by the way.
And
Shout out.
like who are the singers that inspire us?
Michael Jackson next.
Go ahead, Kev. How about you?
Probably like Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, Wanye Morris.
Okay, there you go. Who inspires me? Huh. Okay, maybe. Let me think of a good.
Wait! I have another one. Vince and Josh.
Oh, great! Thank you.
No, because like I copy my riffs off of you guys. I hear you guys riff all the time, and I just copy you guys' riffs.
You didn't have to say that, okay?
And Will.
Yeah, Will. Yep.
And Jonathan.
Will high key influences me. Okay, not gonna lie out there.
Yeah.
I've stolen some Will riffs here and there.
Let's think of. Let me think of an influence, like a singer influence, huh? It's actually really hard. There's a lot out there that influence me. But yeah, I guess I'd say like for my influences, like I said, like Filipino. So yeah, like Passion and Gabe Bondoc, like 100%. Oh, okay. We'll also say John Mayer because he was a big influence on me, especially for like rhythms and whatnot. Oof, that guy, man, he just hits different. All right,
Actually, I have more. Because I say Michael Jackson. That's easy. Okay, so there's Michael Jackson, right?
Okay.
There's Neo.
Okay.
Like you clearly hear my influences like in my music too. That's just funny. Michael Jackson, Neo, Chris Brown. A little bit of Omarion is in there. Tyler the Creator. Ocean. Bruno. And if I had to add one, Prince. Easy.
There you go. We knew that. Okay, next.
Okay.
That's good.
That's a good question.
And do you love EXO? Of course.
I don't love EXO. I adore EXO. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
also, I would say like they're not like my go-to, but like ever since you've shown me them, like it's like opened up my mind to just like more ideas because like oh, Josh always says for like videos like they're like their symmetry is really good, like stuff like that, and then like just ideas like that they do like beat wise or like harmony wise and stuff
harmonies.
like that always helps. Yeah, so yeah, they're just really good artists to be honest. Like even individually, like
Yep.
yeah,
Facts.
cool.